We're back. Unlike yesterday, we actually have a plan. Oh, thinking of yesterday just like that was upsetting to me. I get it; it happens to everyone once in a while that things fall through, but that was just devastating. Everything I tried to do failed, but now it's time for Yes, Your Grace, which is at least a delight. I'm pretty sure this is our finale. Well, let's see what's going on. Wanted. Anyone who sees a witch is called upon to contact the nearest guard post. If such an outpost is unreachable, it is deemed fair to prosecute such individuals personally. Women living alone on the outskirts of towns and villages are particularly suspicious. Women with black hair are also more likely to perform evil practices. Also, women who are exceptionally alluring. Another sign of a witch is the keeping of pets, be it a fox, squirrel, or black cat especially. Witches and any diabolical practices are forbidden and will be met with death by hanging or cleansing fire. Only God can judge them. Signed and ordered by King Ivo, son of Talus, king of Atana. Ivo is using Lorsulia as an example to follow. Does he not have enough? Hate him. Your Grace, I have prepared a honey and poppy paste for the water sprite in the village. It should keep the monster away. They usually hate honey. The water might taste a bit sweet, but it'll pass in a couple of weeks. Thank you. I've told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. It's Your Grace. You join my army in battle. The town is going to attack. We need as many units as possible. You can count on us, Your Grace. You have helped to heal our pastor. Ever since then, good things have been happening in our community. Silwick has been healed of his fever. Bossy has gotten pregnant. We'll gather as many people as we can. Be ready. The battle starts in 2 weeks. Your Grace. Bear in the council chamber. Is Stani safe? What happened? Servants have heard noises coming from the council chamber, but everyone's too scared to go in. Let's go, quick. You'll just have to wait a moment, sir. Sadani, are you alright?
I'm fine, Father. Everything is fine. We were just playing around. Wojciech's too big and he doesn't notice he would run into things.
I knew this was a bad idea. We need to put him down. Hunter!
He is not dangerous. Please don't kill him.
Fine, but he won't get another chance. One more accident, I will put him down myself.
You won't do anything bad no more. I promise, Father, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'm this close to fainting again. Hope the bear won't cause any more trouble. Well, you know, that bookcase caused a lot of problems. Ivo's father was studying there. Just troublesome, that guy. Alright. Sorry about that. Your Grace, I have no other choice but to turn to you for help. Our village was abandoned. There are no more crops growing on our lands. We were forced to move. Me, my wife, and our 3 boys thought to move to the town, try our hand at the market. My wife is great with fabrics. She can make clothes for everyone. But on our way here, we were held up by bandits. They've stolen all of her tools along with our money and food. We've been begging for days in the village, but we don't have enough to pay for food, and no way to make any more gold. Is there anything you could do to help us, Your Grace? Welcome to our town. Sorry you've had such a difficult start here. General's busy. Here, take some gold. This should be enough to buy new tools and some food. Hope you can settle here. Can't believe the king himself actually helped us. We'll make the most of this gold, Your Grace. I won't forget this. Oh, Maria's going to be so happy. I wish I had a better vocal range, you know. But I don't.
Darling.
The bear is growing pretty fast. Don't go in the council chamber until the servants have tied it up.
What happened? Is Sadani alright? She's not hurt, is she?
No, sweetheart. Everything is fine. They were just playing and knocked over a bookshelf.
He's knocking over bookshelves now. Next time he'll push Donnie down the stairs.
You need to stay calm, honey. The baby is almost due.
How can I? My daughter's playing with a bear.
They're fine. You worry too much.
I'm sorry. You can't blame me, though. When the newborn is here after the Battle of Katana, I want this bear out of here.
Of course. Maybe we can find another cat. I don't know. Hunter, you go. Whoop. Didn't mean to cancel that. There's the water sprite, so we'll send the witch. I gotta be careful. I have someone literally named the witch when they're hunting witches. Okay, so everything's done. Everything's done. Lady Ada, Violet, Lord Buzz. So everyone's still funding me, which is grand. And we're almost to the siege, which is not so great.
Grevno, week 49.
There's Merchant. Back, General. Your Grace, I have spoken to the village whose waste is in the river. They weren't happy about this. They didn't know where else to throw their waste. Alright, thank you.
Tell the villagers you want to see them regarding the conversation with you shortly.
I'll tell the villagers you want to see them shortly. I run a little business, Your Grace. I exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for Lady Dam. Get out of here. Can't throw waste onto the path, can't throw it into the river. What on earth are you expecting me to do with it, Your Grace? Keep it in my house? Maybe took a few men and built a big hole in the ground, far from the river. Cover it with some wood or cloth so it doesn't smell. You order everyone in the village to take their waste in buckets and throw it in there. I think this is the best option. That's not a bad idea, Your Grace. Take the gold, hire some men to help you. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Thought I'd have to do it all by myself. We'll build it right away. Hopefully this will work. And we'll start with you. We'll start from the back.
Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We used some gold to buy resources to rebuild our homes.
Here you go. I believe that should be enough for you to acquire the required resources.
That's most magnificent of you, Your Grace. Thank you.
Why am I calling you here? Well, save the village from the waters is the tough one. Battle starts in one week. Oh. Join my army, please.
Your Grace, we are ready for the contest. Hey, come over already.
We tried our hardest.
Brun, we have built our marzana from the finest fabrics on the market. We the finest craftsmen help us. We have bought the finest thread, and we used carrots and apples to decorate.
We true. We have built our marzana with our children. That's why it might not appear so neat. We have had an amazing time, though. We organized an event for all children in the village to help us. Afterwards, they were given hot soup. We dyed our own fabric with apple and onion extracts.
Bronca, we have built our marzana, as the tradition says, with hay. But also the food and supplies you gave us. You can see the grains and apples. I think it turned out amazingly.
Grace, it's time. Choose your favorite. We've all put a lot of effort in making these marzanas, and they are all amazing. But the winner is... Witro. Your determination and engagement with your children is amazing. Let's not forget that these events are created to celebrate spring together, not fighting each other over the best marzana. Congratulations, Witro.
Thank you so much, Your Grace. I am beyond happy about this. I'm grateful that you are a family man.
Hope you have an amazing time burning these.
Thank you for an incredible time, and for participating in the contest, Your Grace.
You're welcome. I had quite a lot of fun doing this myself. Alright, people, let's burn these and say goodbye to winter. Well, I don't think it matters if I send people out at this point. I also don't think there's that many people I actually helped anymore. But
But just in case, I'll send everyone out. Hope for the best. Assume that this won't matter. And I'll bother King Buried for no reason. Literally no reason, too. Do. Gonna walk. You guys? You're not going to have to... You are going to have to stay with your mother. So you and Wojak need to behave exceptionally well. Why do I have to stay with Mother? We'll have an army at our doors soon. An army? I hadn't thought of that. I don't think Wojak can fight an entire army, Your Grace. I've only trained him to be a secret agent so far. Oh, my pumpkin. I love you, you know. I know, Dad. I love you too. I'll come and see you later. Take care of your mother. That's why you get to keep the bear. Darling? Are you sure you want to do this? Of course I do, sweetheart. I just feel that we need to try. I am a little scared. Trusting a witch with my life. Who knows what the ritual is going to do to me? We don't have to do this. Yes, we do. There's no other way to make sure we have a son. I'm just very worried. I don't want anything to happen to you or our baby. If we're prepared, it'll be fine. I hope it will. How are you feeling, anyway? Horrible and heavy. I can't wait to get this baby out of me. It'll all be over soon enough, honey. Stay strong. Thank you, sweetheart. You better get some rest. I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Otherwise, I'll come when you're ready for the ritual. Ready for the battle with Itana. I've done everything I could. We've also reinforced the castle. Hopefully we can last a little longer. We have enough supplies to last about 3 weeks. Itana's army is so big. How are we ever going to defeat them? The battle with Rodovia was nothing but pure luck. What if they come through the gates? You know the first thing they will do is come for us. Eric, I am terrified. I am too. Honey, I won't let anything happen to you. I promise. We will win this, and once we do, we're going to take a long break from all of this. It'll soon be all over. I know, sweetheart. Please. Promise you'll come back here as soon as you can. Of course, I promise. I don't need to leave. I don't know why I decided to leave. Alright. King Eric and Queen Aurelia decided to perform a ritual, hoping that it will bring an heir to the throne. This does not look evil at all. Everyone's here. Do we have all the ingredients? Yes. Pass me the mushrooms and rue. I will make a potion. Can we hurry up? Here. It's more of the paste, but it should work the same. Give it to Queen Aurelia when you're ready, and then we can start. You might want to flick through the book before we start and familiarize yourself with the requirements. I left it for you on the chair. Okay, just in case. You do that. This is it. Okay, I have all that. I have this written down. Don't worry about that. Disclaimer. Let's give the pace to the queen to start. Alright. Take this, my darling. It will help the pain go away. Is this going to work? It will. Let's begin then. O spirits, O gods, O Rodzanis, the child is yet unborn, but we ask you to join us. We ask thee to favor the unborn one, to grace the words. It's not yet time for you to come. We beg forgiveness for calling upon you. Child of her womb is yet unborn. We ask you to give us what you desire, or what we desire. I would have already doomed us. Let the rivers turn red and the water twist black. Let the mountain break under the manhood of our child. Let the young, the grown, and old come to us to do our bidding. I thought this was meant to be painless. It is. She's not with us anymore. Is she dead? No. Her mind is elsewhere, above the pain. The body may, and probably will, be troubled. It's you who must be strong now, Eric. Worry not, good spirits, as we bring you gifts. Eric, quickly now. 2 betony oils for the old one. 1 mugwort for the young woman. 1 egg for the little girl, and 1 for the young woman once again. Oh no, I should have written that down. Mass loss. What was it again? 2 betonies for the... Okay. And who needed the other egg? One for the young woman. Okay. It's done. Are you sure? I sure hope so. Accept these gifts, as we are not calling you in vain. Okay. Do I see... Is that... Repeat after me. Nergva Futos Fere. You never mentioned about this. Things didn't go to plan. We have to improvise. Nergva Futos Fere. For I've as to me. Ring the coil. Dassersi. Nicoel. Let's see. It worked. The spirits were kind. We did everything correctly. It's a boy. Ah, let me hold him. I'll name you. I've always had a fondness for the name Edward. Edward, the Prince of Davern. The Prince of Davern, my first son. Here, hold him, Aurelia. Aurelia? Oh. I'm here, darling. Did it work? You scared me. Yes, look at him. Siege Grevno. I almost said Grevno. We gathered all we could, Your Grace. Siege can last weeks, months, years even. We certainly don't have enough men or supplies for this long. We have to last until King Yedric comes. He said it will take him 3 weeks, Your Grace. Oh, I hope we can last that long. Here they are. 3,000 men. Looks about right. Can you see that sleazy little bastard? Wonder if he stayed in Atana, or if he's watching us from there. Sleazy little bastard. It'll take a while to set up. Apart for the larger force, from the larger force, they have one more advantage: time. You should inspect the equipment, Your Grace. Make sure everything is in order while we have the chance. Well, we have ballistas. Your Grace, it's an honor. I've never seen so many men. We're going to be fine. Keep your eyes peeled, soldier. Sobek. They won't stay on the horizon forever. When they finally get to the walls, we have to resort to the hot oil. They won't turn back, will they? Is there a lot of them? No, don't say. Prefer not to know. Don't worry, though. I'll be up to the challenge if need be. Thank you, Elena. I'm glad to hear it. Arrows ready? 98, 99, 100 and counting. Stan, my oldest friend. Stan. You've been with me since the beginning. I ain't planning on going anywhere, Your Grace. We'll get through this, I'm sure. Shovels, pickaxes, timber. Looks like we were prepared. Arrows ready and sharp. Arrows ready, sharp, and steady. More archers are spread across the castle. Everyone waits your signal. Perfect. Got supplies. Tons of supplies. Your Grace. We dealt with a lot of monsters. I was just another one. We'll get him too. Thank you, Velik. Well, it was worth reinforcing the gate. You can patch up the walls. They still don't look pretty, but at least they seem more sturdy. When we survive this, we should repaint, right? How's everything looking, Your Grace? Everything seems to be in order. We're ready as far as we can. Good thing Atana is taking things slow. They won't attack us anytime soon. All this is just a display of power, flexing their muscles. Can't say I'm waiting for this to start. White flag, Your Grace. Don't shoot. Hold your fire. We're meant to speak with King Eric. King Ivo sends a message. Speak freely. King Ivo wants the truth. No man needs to die tonight. Pledge yourself to King Ivo and redeem your sins. A man who leaves the castle walls and pledges life to Ivo the Divine, King of Atana, will be granted forgiveness. Otherwise, you shall be cleansed from this earth for your sins, dark practices, and your unruly habits. Don't listen to his lies. You will stand your ground. Ivo does not know mercy nor honor. He betrayed us at the mountain trail. He has murdered my daughter. If you leave these walls, the same fate will await you. Do as you wish. Final judgment awaits you all. You boy. Shoot him. There'll be one less traitor to worry about. We need to gather our men. Where is everyone? Archers? Boy, what's your name? Sobek, Your Grace. Very well. Where's the rest of your squad, Sobek? I don't know, Your Grace. They must be around somewhere. You're very brave, Sobek. We will survive this together. Yes, Your Grace! That's the spirit. Now let's get the rest of your squad. What's your name? Ledik, Your Grace. Get on the wall, Ledik. We need your arrows. Atana's coming. Yes, Your Grace. We won't win this, Your Grace. There's no way. Keep it together, soldier. This castle's seen worse. Get on top and defend Davern. Yes, Your Grace. I think that's all of them. Better get on the wall. This isn't 3,000. It's at least double. Well, that's not really double. This could all end even tonight. There's too many. Oh. They may have large numbers, but we have one advantage. These walls haven't yet fallen, and so we won't. For Tavern! Small squad comes forward. They're setting up the trenches. Archers. They're still too far. They must be preparing to mine under the castle wall. If they manage to do so, they'll collapse the tunnel and our wall will fall with it. We mustn't allow them. It's too far to launch things at. We need to find a way to collapse their tunnel prematurely. Perhaps we can find someone to be more direct and discreet. I mean, get out there and set it on fire? That'd be suicide. We can always leave it be and hope for the best. Whatever you decide, Your Grace. Let's see if we can find someone to deal with this. If I can't come up with anything, I will let you know. We'll just have to hope for the best. Well, my immediate thought is, what if we use tunnels to collapse their tunnels? It's that or use Elena, but if they need the right equipment, we should mine underneath their tunnel and collapse it. That should do the trick. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Soldiers! Form a small squad. Go and start digging under their tunnel. Once you get to them, put the timber on the fire. With a bit of luck, we will be able to collapse their tunnel before they get to us. Go! Dig! And you better dig fast. It will take days, weeks perhaps. Then you better get to them before they get to us. Yes, Your Grace. Hope this works. I should check back at the wall. Not saying it was the best plan, but it's what I got. Sounds like our men have it under control. We don't have to worry about their tunnel anymore. Catapults. Trebuchets. They didn't hold off for long, did they, huh? Well, watch your heads. Good thing our walls are reinforced. Your Grace! Someone's at the gate. Help! We ran with as fast as we could. Tana burned everyone else in the village. Please let us in. There's women and children with us. We're unarmed. Let them in. We'll worry about supplies when we get there. Thank you, Your Grace. Tana. Seems they've stopped. For now. For now. Tana has ceased fire this day. Soldiers of Davern were able to take a small break in the chaos around them. What? Where am I? Am I blind? Oh, I am blind. Okay. It's a cold night, isn't it, Your Grace? Why don't you join the bonfire then? I better stay out, keep an eye out. You know what might be lurking in the shadows. Slavik, Ledek, and Mitek. They're good boys, but taking orders from General all day long? Is that why you won't join them? They've had enough of me screaming at them, but someone has to keep order in the battle. This day could be pretty rough when in the heat of battle. Shh, what are you doing? He's just over there. He will hear you. Can you blame him, though? You try to organize everyone in chaos like that. Well, maybe, but still. Your Grace, didn't see you there. Congratulations on the newborn, Your Grace. A couple of weeks, and when this is finally over, you'll be running around the gardens just like the others. I hope it will come to that. You should take the supplies. You need the energy to keep up the good fight. We won't disappoint you. Thank you, Your Grace. Our supplies. I have 9 crates left. Thank you for saving us, Your Grace. We're forever in your debt. Don't mention it. We're all in this together. How did you manage to escape Atana? The truth is, we just ran. When soldiers in blue came, they started talking about sin and cleansing. Once they took out their maces, we knew what kind of cleansing they meant. The rest of the villagers tried to talk their way out of it, but they weren't there to talk. We just ran, and we didn't look back. It's fine. You chose life. Don't dwell on it. Here, you should take a pack of supplies. It should last you until next week. We haven't eaten for days already. Thank you, Your Grace. Some people might have to suffer later in the siege, but right now... Maybe he'll just keep at bay? Maybe. You seem to be fine here. How's the rest of the townsmen doing? Most folks didn't want to stay near the gate. We figured we would be safer near the royal guards. I'm sure you will. Here. Take a crate of supplies. Share it with the rest. It'll last you until next week. You will, thank you, Your Grace. We didn't think the king would remember about us. You're a good man. My mother used to sing me this little ballad when I was little. Aurelia used to sing it to Luli, too. She loved it. My apologies, Your Grace. I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. Lucilia always loved coming here. She would sit for hours. Never got bored of this view. What's up, advisor? We need to decide how to split supplies for the days to come, Your Grace. We only have a few sacks. Our soldiers, our people need feeding. Don't forget about your family either. Supplies need to last us for at least 3 weeks. By the way, have you spoken to the Queen yet? I think she wanted to see you. Make sure my family gets supplies this week. As you wish. I'll go get some rest. Make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. Did you hand out the resources, Your Grace? Yeah, I did. I tried to be fair. I will see you in the morning.
Your Grace, monsters in the castle.
What? Come down. What is happening?
Hounds running about. Tana must have found a way in for them.
Is my daughter safe?
We don't know. The hounds are everywhere.
You must hurry, Your Grace. Send a hunter. On my way, Your Grace. Quick, to the bedchamber. My love. Sidani, is everything alright?
Yes. Wojciech saved us.
If it wasn't for that bear, the hounds would have got to us. Oh, thank God. I didn't even need to lift a finger. I was dead before I got here. Thank you, Wojciech. Time until King Yedrick arrives. 2 weeks. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Wojciech. I certainly didn't think we would have held on this long. These walls can withstand more than you would think. Regarding the supplies, Ivo's men are closing in. Another day of them launching boulders, a shower of arrows. Which one is it this time? Chance and chains. What's that smell? Incense. They're trying to lower our spirits. Do not be afraid, my brothers. We will defend our castle.
I can't breathe.
The smoke won't do you any harm. It's just in your head. Ivo thinks he can lower our morale, and it looks like it's working. Maybe I can find something or someone to help clear up the fog. Perfect. That's not the case. Let me know. I don't know what the something would be. But I certainly know someone. I can go on the wall. Perhaps I will be able to swoosh away their techniques. Isn't this dangerous? Perhaps, but what choice do we have? Sorry. Get rid of the smoke and be safe.
I always am.
Sorry, I have to even ask that of you. Smoke is fading away. The witch did her job. It does seem she paid the ultimate price, Your Grace. You have a clear shot, Your Grace. Archers. Oh, Elena. Knock your arrows. Release arrows. Knock your arrows. Fire. Brothers, they're approaching the gates. The moat will slow them down. Archers, now. Your Grace, our supplies are on fire. We can't afford to lose any crates. Leave the wall. We will give enemies breathing space. They'll push on harder and we'll definitely suffer losses, Your Grace. If we don't put out that fire, we'll surely lose some supplies. Put out that fire. Supplies are scarce as they are. Stay with the rest and we'll hold the line. Archers. It's a long and exhausting day. Tana kept pushing for hours, but King Eric bravely kept the defense. They lived through another day. Sorry, Elena. It's not long to go, Your Grace, but it's either them or us. We survived another day. The boys did good, but they're growing tired. Everyone is. Hopefully we can last a little longer. So you know Bianca, right? Stan's daughter? I think I'm going to propose. You want our general to be your in-law? You're stupid as they say. Besides, we're at war. She needs someone to take care of her. It's my best chance. Wait, the king's here, Your Grace. You should take the supplies. You need to keep the fight. We have 5 crates left. 1 to family. 2, then that takes down to just 2. The peasants will just have to deal on the last 2. Or on the last one, I should say. Here, take the supplies. You haven't eaten for days, but I gave you supplies to last a week, so that's something. I'll get some rest. Make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. Did you hand out the resources, Your Grace? Yeah, I did. See you in the morning. Yitrick arrives 1 week. Is that this week, or does that mean the following week? I assume the following week. The forces are looking thin. Our army isn't looking that great either. Considering what we started with, what, 322 or maybe 400 if I'm being generous, but I'm pretty sure 322. And they started with like 4,999. I think we did good. Can you see the siege towers in the distance? Yes, they are done playing games. Regarding the supplies, morale has dropped significantly over the last few weeks. Some men have fled the castle walls. Tana army didn't suffer as many losses as it could. Deserters or not, no one deserves to die at Ivo's hand. I hope they manage to run away. They're resuming the attack. Siege towers incoming. Get on the ballista. Destroy the siege towers. Archers, on me. Ready for orders. I said archers. Where is everyone? They're not here, Your Grace. Ready? Knock your arrows. Fire. Closing in. Battering ram. The other wall, go! If we only had more to push them away with. Use whatever you can find. Knock down those ladders. Here, enjoy some hot oil. That's all we got, Your Grace. Damn it. They just keep coming. We can't hold on much longer. Dazbog is smiling upon us. The gods look after us. Stay strong and you will see the end of this day. Aye! For Davern. Please tell me we made it. Battle at the wall lasts hours, but it was far from over. Oh no. That doesn't sound good. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in the shed. Sobek? I'm getting deja vu. There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. Our army is sparse, and as it is, we need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. With courage, we will defeat the enemy, no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Thank you, Stan. Go and stand for Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. Come and stand. It's on your hands now, Your Grace. Thank you, Stan. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Eric covered that best with that scream. Tana's army grew impatient. Davern's soldiers rested when possible, but everyone had to stay at high alert. Soldiers of Davern didn't know the battle was nearly over. The Queen is awaiting you at the wall, Your Grace. Sidani. Mother is at the wall. She told me to wait here for her. Not to worry, Your Grace. We'll take care of your daughter. Stay warm, Pumpkin.
The beast's getting tired, Your Grace. But so is the hunter. We took some casualties. If I'm being honest, things are looking rather bleak, Your Grace. Oi, where's Mitek? He got pierced through the neck. Fell through the barrier onto the court. The boys had to put him with the rest. There was nothing they could have done. I'll be damned. What about Bianca? Did he at least manage to repose? Does it even matter now? It doesn't look good. You're right. I better finish my drink while I still can. Stay strong. We will defeat the enemy. Aye! Sobek, it's good to have you with us.
Thank you, Your Grace. This is my daughter.
It's nice meeting you, Luli.
Father, the king said it's nice to meet me.
Aye, and what should you say back?
It's nice to meet you too, Your face, Grace.
Luli, huh? Does kind of look like her, doesn't it?
Okay. It's not an actual crying. I'm not actually crying or anything. It's fine. It just hit me a little. How are the others? You seem to be fine here. How's the rest of the townsmen doing? Most folks did want to stay near the gate if you'd be safe near the royal guards. Okay, same as before. That kind of hit me weird. That's not a lie. That kind of hit me weird. I didn't cry. I am not crying though. It's fine. It'd be fine if I was, but I'm not. Aurelia. I couldn't sleep. Tana grows impatient. We really shouldn't be standing on this wall where people died. She loved this, didn't she? Happy or mad, she would always come here. Yeah. Ursulia, miss so much. Wish we could have seen her laugh when Zidani brought the stabber, or when she got obsessed over that rooster. I wish she could argue with Asalia about Maya or all the pranks her younger sister would pull. I wish she could meet her new brother. She'd be mad at first, but she would quickly grow to love him. I know it. I wish we could see who Ursulia becomes. I miss her so much, Eric.
Ursulia never gave up on us. She tried to warn us, even though she knew she was in danger. She always looked after her sisters, even though our last moments weren't great. She would have been a strong and wise queen. I miss her too, my love.
You're right. Davern would have been under a fine hand. Oh, I hope it's going to be over soon.
It will. We have to stay strong. For her. Aurelia.
Oh, Eric, I just went all then. Just a little longer, darling. Just a little longer.
Is everything alright, Your Grace? I mean, considering all this. I'll get some rest. Make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. I will see you in the morning. Your Grace, drink one more with us. Ah, might as well. Hey, Stan, come and join with us as well. No, me really? It's the end. Let's all have a drink. Not you, Sidani.
Oh.
There you are, darling. I hope we left Wojciech with the baby. I mean, that's not a good thing to hope for, but at the same time, he literally saved everyone from hounds, so I'd bet on the baby, on the bear.
Here we stand, missing some important folk.
Luli's gone. Elena's gone. My advisor, whose name has faded from my mind, which is not a good thing, but he was a good man. Audrey. There we go. The more I talked about him, the more his name was coming back to me. Oh, they're here.
Eric.
Take Sidani with you. Hurry, run to the bedchambers. Now! I'll join you later. They've broken my reminiscence. Atana is at the gates. Soldiers on me. Everyone else, clear out further into the castle. Soldiers of Davern, Ivo strikes at our gate. He claims us to be liars, deceivers. He claims us to be playing with magic. He can be more far from the truth. I kind of accidentally sent our witch to her death, so, you know. Soldiers of Davern.
Brothers, with nothing but a few men, we have repelled the enemy for weeks. They've grown impatient. They know we will hold our castle, so Ivo is trying his last option. This is his final push. Face your inner monsters, and you will come out victorious. Let's show him that we can keep up the good fight. Let's show him what we are made of. They're inside. Hold. There's too many of them. Protect the king. Your Grace, you have to go. My family's safe in the castle. I won't leave you behind. Stay with me. Hold. I'm gonna trust Wojciech. Where on earth is Jedrzak? I won't abandon my men when I know my family is safe. Look, it's gonna pan over, and Wojciech's right there. And Aurelia's armed. I mean, with a pot, but it's better than nothing. And she smashes it on someone, she can use what bits are left, so, you know. I would put my money on Wojciech and Aurelia over these guys. Holding the line, even as the enemy streams in. We did our best. We've... Oh, those are our reinforcements. Also, I just started dropping frames. Reinforcements at last are seemed impossible task. Everyone was victorious. Jedrzak brought his reinforcements. Good. Final order. Okay, it was just that scene that dropped some frames. Let me just give me a second. Put an end to him already. Ivo. You did it. 5,000 men didn't manage to get through these walls. Nothing but a scratch. Why did the gods listen to you? What did you do, huh? Of all people, they chose you? Promised them I would cleanse this world of magic. What sorcery is this? Magic wasn't involved. It's nothing but a lot of preparation, hard work, and a bit of luck. If there was magic, it would have been a whole lot easier, believe me. What drivel? Stop beating around the bush. Did you make a deal with the devil? Tell me. How did you do it? All I want to know is how you poisoned my father. You still blaming me for this? I was sure it was you. You and your tricks. May the gods damn you. Prepared a perfect plan. I set up all the possible evidence. The tooth, the file, the letter. The only difference is... the evidence was meant to point to a person who had killed you. Not my father. It was you, after all. I prepared the poison, true. But I never planned to kill my own father. Talis said of the picture, you would rule Atana. This strikes me as a likely motive for you, right? For the 100th time, I did not poison my own father. I loved him. He was difficult ever since my mother got sick. All I did was pray in her chamber and look for the cure. You treat me like I didn't exist. You tried to kill me. You mentioned the evidence was supposed to point to my killer? You tried to kill me during that wedding night? It's nothing personal. Nah, don't act like it's a surprise. If you were to step down from this throne, I would be the king of Davern. With your daughter at my side, I would have had no problem getting local lords and barons to accept me on the throne. And with the clues I scattered around, I would have led the investigation, and believe me, I would have done a much better job at presenting the evidence. After the royal trial, people would have to be on my side. As for Atana, I would get the crown sooner or later. But I would have proved to my father that I can take action. And who knows, maybe your archives did have a clue to how my mother could be cured. If that happened, we would all be a big happy family once again. Foolish, maybe. Didn't you go to great lengths for your loved ones? You've killed my daughter. That cannot be forgotten. It's It's still beyond me. What did she do to deserve it? Have I not explained it well enough already? She wouldn't listen to me. She thought I was a liar. She was brewing concoctions. Pretty sure she tried to poison me as well. And her cat drove me insane. There's cat hair in my cup, my bowl, my bed. You got what he deserved. Most importantly of all, she's the one who helped you during the battle with Rodovia, wasn't she? She let you know we wouldn't come, probably giving you an edge over Rodovia. She was a traitor. What other choice did I have? You didn't help us when it came to the battle with Rodovia. Why? Do you really have to ask? I hoped they would do the job for me. Poof! With you gone, the throne would have been mine. Shame my father wouldn't have lived to see it, though. I don't think there's anything else I can learn from you. You keep saying I poisoned Talus, but there's no scenario in which that would have benefited me. It sounds like you didn't poison him either. As frustrating as it is, it looks like we will never find out who did the dirty deed. Oh, by the gods, you've won already. Just tell me, Eric. How did you swap the cups? I didn't. You weak, slimy liar. You disgust me. You're gross. Weak, slimy, gross. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. I looked for him everywhere. I stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. That's it. Smudge, the snail. Sheer luck. What? If it wasn't for Sidoni's snail, I would have been served the poison wine. Sidoni said she stirred up every pot in the kitchen. That's when she must have changed the cups. The poison drink that was meant for me was instead served to Talus. This cannot be. Unbelievable. I was defeated by a snail? All of this, all because of a snail? This is the finest work of the devil. You will regret this. Ivo, save your threats. Save your breath. It's over. Ivo, King of Etana, you're charged with the poisoning of King Talus and attempting to kill me, King of Davern. Treason, massacring civilians, waging unjust war against the Kingdom of Davern, and most of all, the ruthless murder of Princess Lorsulia. She deserved none of it. And as such, off with his head. Let him rot in the dungeon. He does not deserve mercy. You'll be met with the final justice. Say your prayers. They won't save you, but you better hope they give you a peace of mind. This is the end of the road. The final justice is upon you. You're a fool to think this will change a thing. Tana is a brave, proud. My men will never let you rest once they hear their king is dead. Brace yourself, for the age of wrath awaits you. Maybe, but you won't be there to see it. Ivo, the king of Etana, was sentenced to death for his actions. I told you. I said he would not get away with what he did. A moment of peace at last. Won't be long before the young prince will be taking over. How does that feel? Honestly, I cannot wait. I'm getting too old for all this. Who would have thought that sitting in one place could be this stressful? Oh, you don't have to tell me. I was there, all right. I hope Asalia hasn't gotten into any trouble. You know her. She'll manage as always. Maybe she'll visit now that it's all over. She better. Where's Sidoni? Ah, there she is. Oh, do you think I could ever befriend a Rodovian bison? It could be such a great agent. Your agent's already helped us a lot, Sidoni. You can't even imagine. Literally saved my life, in fact. Do you think this will last? You mean this serene horizon? Mm-hmm. Only time will tell. Oh. We had Ivo. Paloma, Talos' wife, never recovered from her disease. As it turned out, no amount of blood spilled on behalf of the gods can change one's fate. Ivo's successor to the crown of Etana treated his defeat as a disgraceful waste of resources and swore this would never happen again. With that in mind, Etana started gathering new units under their banner. A new war was on the horizon. It said to kill Bayram for what he did. Let someone lead them. Bayram's free people scattered across land, forever trying to hide their accents in fear. No Rodovian could ever feel safe in Davern. Not the best of endings, but... Let Asalia run away with Maya. Although King Eric never saw his daughter again, she never forgot to send him a letter about her latest adventures with Maya, the love of her life. Eric slept better at night, knowing that Asalia was happy. You were well prepared for the war with Atana. Thanks to your defenses, Sidani survived the horrors. The recent wars seemed like the distant past, thanks to the ever-cheerful Sidani. Pumpkin, as Eric liked to call her, continuing to bring people joy with her positive attitude, or kept on being somewhat annoying, depending on the perspective. I like her. She's cute. After being unable to find the true perpetrator, Audrey took the blame for Talus's death to save your life. I'm sorry, Audrey. I'm sorry, Audrey. After defeating Atana, Eric was able to expose the real truth behind the Talus's assassination, honoring Audrey's memory. Nonetheless, Audrey was greatly missed. Queen Aurelia survived to the end. Queen Aurelia was grateful to see the end of the horrid war. She continued to support Eric throughout his future challenges. Also, there are, like, this is one of two, so everyone has, like, one of five. I don't even know I don't even know what the other options are, but anyways, despite challenges, you managed to cure an error without putting the lives of your loved ones at risk. You completed the ritual with no mistakes. Battle with Atana dealt a real blow to Eric's health. However, Prince Edward brought plenty of joy to Eric and Aurelia's lives. Though Eric's health worsened with time, he felt at peace knowing that there was a rightful successor to the throne. Maybe I should have spared Ivo just so there wasn't a war, but I just couldn't. Davern continued to thrive thanks to rule. After many more years of King Eric ruling over Davern, it was time for Prince Edward, the son of Eric, to take the burden of the crown upon himself. The young king, just like his father, had many tough choices in front of him. That's another story. That's all. Until his last moments, King Eric never stopped regretting some of his choices. He wished he could turn back time to make a different call on at least some of those decisions. Thank you for playing, Your Grace. Well, yes, of course. Okay. So that is Yes, Your Grace. Wonderful game. I sincerely hope they make like some form of sequel or something similar to it. I don't know if that's in the talks or not. I don't know. I have not looked into that. I should look into that because I would love another one of these. Not even a joke. I would love one. I should look while we're waiting, and while we let the credits roll. You know, I love to leave the credits roll if I can. Oh. So I'm pretty sure you can't save Larsulia at all, which is not ideal, but I suppose makes sense. Poor Luli. I'm not sure what made me drop frames. So it happened at least twice. I think the little siege cinematic did it, but something else did it afterwards, and I have no idea what. Yeah, there's no way to get Larsulia, which is too bad. Oh, we're done. Okay. I'm just gonna see, is there a sequel? Will there be a sequel? I probably won't find anything, but I'm taking a quick look before we end things, just, you know.
I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. That's what I'll say. I don't see anything. It's possible. And I'm hopeful. If anyone at Brave at Night is watching this, know that there is interest. Although I suppose just one person is not a whole lot of interest, but I'm sure there's tons of other people, because I can definitely find people saying, is there going to be, I'd like there to be, blah blah blah. But that is where we're going to end this stream. There'll be no stream tomorrow. We will have a stream Tuesday. There'll be no stream Wednesday. There will be a stream Thursday. All at the regular time, of course. And then I'll be taking roughly a week off. A week plus a day, so 8 days. Following which we will return to our usual schedulings. Starting with that Saturday, I do believe. You know, for once, I will actually make sure I'm not lying ahead of time. Yeah, we'll be returning that Saturday and Sunday. Anything else I'll talk about as we go, but for sure that Saturday and Sunday, and barring like weather or power or some other interruption of that form. But planning wise, yes, we'll be back then, but that's still a little few days off now. So Tuesday we will be back with something. I'm trying to decide if I want to do, well, it'll either be Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte, or it'll be what I planned to do after Yes Your Grace, which I'm hoping, considering yesterday's problem with streaming stuff, I'm hoping what I want to do is fine. If it's not, ugh. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.